Fantastic. Hello, everybody. Good morning. We're just getting started. I'm going to give everybody maybe one more minute to come on in. Hello. How's everybody today? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
All right. I think I will get us started. Does that sound okay, Anoshwa? Kick us off here. We have a lot of people here. People can keep coming in. I just want to say welcome, everybody. We are so glad to see you. I'm Jennifer Trainer. I am a faculty in the English department, and I've been faculty fellow of AI and teaching with CETL this year, which has been an amazing role to have at an amazing point in time, as you can imagine. In the role that I've played this year with CETL and AT, we've worked closely together to make sure that the approach that we're taking on our campus to AI is really rooted in faculty and student perspectives. So that's where the work has been this year. We've had a lot of workshops with faculty where we've listened to each other's ideas, we've listened to innovations and to concerns, and we've spent time listening to students talk about how technology impacts their identities, their writing, their education, and their understanding of their futures. We've had some student panels. I've been doing a lot of work with students. So as we get started today, I want to share a few themes from those conversations. Some of these themes I think are going to come up in the panels that you're going to hear today. So stay tuned for that. So the first theme involves our ability as teachers to ensure that technology doesn't harm learning. I think this has kind of been one of the primary faculty concerns. Faculty worry about possible lost opportunities for students if learning tools enable students to kind of skip over steps that are crucial to developing skills and expertise in our fields. Relatedly, faculty are really concerned about academic integrity, especially now where old approaches like Turnitin may not work. In fact, probably don't work. Student writing remains a central concern here, and I know that CETL is planning to continue faculty conversations with folks who teach writing across campus in GWAR and lower division next year. A second theme is that we're seeing that AI is not one thing. As you'll see today in the panels, these technologies, plural, are creating different needs and different opportunities across different disciplines. Departments are going to want to take stock of how these technologies affect their particular fields, their curriculum, and their students' futures. Relatedly, we are going to want to teach students how and when to use AI ethically and effectively at every level of the curriculum. We're going to want to build AI learning into existing SLOs, particularly critical information literacy, but scaffolding students learning about technology across the curriculum and across disciplines. I think this is one of our primary tasks for next year. Another theme is that this moment presents both possibilities and challenges for an equity approach to teaching, which we value very much on our campus. On the one hand, it seems like these technologies may democratize education, provide new pathways for access. At the same time, we may see widening equity gaps, increased digital divides, built-in biases, threats to linguistic, artistic, cultural diversity. Those are real concerns. We've also had so many rich conversations with students. These discussions reveal that students are already using a myriad of technologies to navigate their academic lives. They share some of our worries about those technologies. They're anxious to avoid plagiarism. They're worried that they don't know how to use technology or will be left behind in the workforce because they don't know how to use it. Students also share our concerns about cultural and artistic, creative, and linguistic erasure, the loss of their voice, creativity, threats to their learning. You might be heartened to hear that many of my students have expressed to me a concern that teachers will be replaced with machines, which is a future they do not relish. They like us in the classroom with them. So we've also learned from students that they really value open conversations in class about academic integrity and technology. They want guidelines and transparency from us. I think you're going to see a lot of really innovative ways to provide these opportunities for students today in the panels. Students really appreciate being able to explore tools that are available to them, and we're going to hear a lot about that today. Finally, I think one thing we've learned this year is that faculty and students want a critical approach to technology, one that's rooted in ethical and equity questions like, what does equity look like in a technology-saturated world? How can we and our students have a role in creating that world? How do tools shape knowledge? Whose voices are centered and whose are marginalized? As we bring AI technologies into our classrooms and our curriculum, I think we want to really address such questions so that we can do both, realize the democratizing benefits, the increased access, the enhanced problem-solving capabilities we may now have, but also retain our skeptical stance, remaining kind of clear-eyed about potential harms. So CETL is going to be working with faculty and departments on campus next year to continue these conversations. To jumpstart those conversations as we move into summer, we have an amazing lineup today of panelists from across campus to share their experiments, their innovations, and their work with AI in the classroom and also in their own research. So I think we have the agenda. I think Jesus has the agenda. You can choose your breakout room. We really appreciate you being here. The CETL team and I are very much looking forward to this morning of conversation. So I think